Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I want to invite you, if you're new to my work, check out my website, heatherhakes.com, and take the free life assessment. It's a great tool from me to you to help you understand where you are to where you want to go. There's also additional resources on there and ways to work with me. Again, that's heatherhakes.com. Take the free life assessment. All right, let's get started and jump into today's video. What I want to share with you is I released a poll this week on Instagram and I asked my community, what is a thought or habit that it's time to let go of that is holding you back? And I want to ask you the same. So take a minute right now and just think about it. What repeating thought, a limiting belief, or habit behavior like procrastination, self-doubt, etc., is holding you back? What is it time to let go of? And I love Henry Ford's quote, something along the lines of, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. We all have self-fulfilling prophecies. So I want you to think of yours. And I hear this in conversations all the time. Another friend of mine tells me that, and this is his ongoing story. So his story is he can go out with 20 women, and out of those 20, he might be interested in one, but the one he's interested won't be interested in him. Do you hear that story? And think of your own. What stories do you keep repeating, your own self-fulfilling prophecies that are holding you back? And so when I called him out on that, I was like, listen to yourself. Listen to the story that you're repeating and you're saying. You're setting yourself up for failure. You are creating that constant reality. And he goes, no, I'm just a realist. And I want you to know you're not a realist. You are creating your reality by the thoughts you think and the words you speak. Something I share often is one way to manifest is to think, speak, and act as if whatever you want, that condition, fill in the blank, is already yours. But the same works in reverse if you are thinking and speaking of something you don't want. You're still going to attract that. You're still going to get that outcome because you are the creator of your reality. As within, so without. So even if you're saying, your self-fulfilling prophecy is, man, I'm never going to get that promotion, or, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not capable, I'm not smart. Or on this Instagram post, somebody messaged me directly and said what I need to let go of is when I use the phrase, I can't. So I want you, this is a time for self-reflection. This is a time for awareness because you can't change what you are not aware of. So I want you to pause this or listen to this again, watch it again, and really think about it. What self-fulfilling prophecies are holding you back? What negative stories do you have on repeat that you can't, or this is just how it always works, or this is just how it's always been done? Where are you holding yourself back? And then, once you become aware of that, I also love using the phrase, pull the weeds and plant new seeds, but awareness comes first. So now that you are aware of these thoughts or habits that are holding you back, that are keeping you stuck, playing small, playing victim, stuck in your current scenario, your current reality, once you become aware of them, then you can become mindful and intentional and create new stories, start thinking new thoughts, start speaking different words. And when you think, speak, and act as if in this new light, this forward focus, that's what you are going to get more of. And that's what I want to help you. So a self-fulfilling prophecy doesn't have to be in a negative tone. A self-fulfilling prophecy can also be in the frame of, money comes to me quickly and easily, or things are just always working out for me in my favor. That's why I love everything in life is a perception. It's a mind game. And one easy way to come about that is any form of rejection. So whether that's in relationships or work or any scenario, my saying that I say to myself is rejection is always redirection. I love that quote, and it's gotten me through as a mind shift, a perspective shift to not stay stuck in this negative tone, but to move forward, stay forward focused. Okay, all right. I was bounced in a new direction for a reason. You know, I didn't get that speaking gig, or I didn't get that, you know, I didn't get to go on that date, or I didn't get that interview, or I didn't get that job offer, because those aren't meant for you. You have to understand that. So again, the key takeaways I want you to get from today's lesson are this. You have got to become aware of your thoughts and habits that are keeping you stuck. Just start paying attention. Become curious. Curiosity is what drives me. Curiosity is what keeps me open-minded to think different, to do things different. So that's the first step, okay? Become aware. That's it. Become aware and curious. Then once you become aware, and just one thing at a time, okay? You don't need to tackle the whole mountain, just one thing at a time. Once you become aware, now you get to start being intentional and mindful of what you do want, so you can stay forward focused and go in the direction of what you do want to experience, be, have, and do in your life. And then it's time to start, it's all about repetition, building that mindset muscle, because you have created these neural networks in your mind of that past story. So once you stop repeating it, once you let it go, those networks are going to fade away on their own. That's just how it works. And then now you get to pull the weeds, like I just said, you're going to pull the weeds, plant new seeds. And once you've planted these new seeds, these new thoughts, once you start having new habits and behaving and acting differently, but you do it repetitiously, you're doing it on repeat, you're going to build new networks and ultimately have new outcomes in life. So just remember, self-fulfilling prophecies don't have to be in the negative. And I would love to hear from you. When you implement these tools and these techniques that I'm teaching you and showing you about awareness and being intentional and mindful, pulling the weeds, planting new seeds, what comes about in your life? What are you experiencing now differently, now that you've become aware and you're forward focused and no longer looking in the rear view mirror? I would love to hear from you. So either email me directly, you can hit me up at my website, heatherhakes.com, or find me on all the social platforms. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. I'll catch you on the next one.